the word you hear that cleanses your mind. When your mind has been cleansed, your life is holy. If you are not taught who Christ is, you cannot live an effective Christian life. There is no other honor greater than that of sonship. Worldliness is the trap that enslaves men to the devil. Relationship with God is a gift. Fellowship is a choice. The true expression of divine love is forgiveness to others. What you pursue is an expression of what you desire. The wise woman builds her, it should be home, but the foolish pulls it down with her hands. An excellent wife is the crown of her husband, but she who causes shame is like rottenness to his bone. Boy, oh boy. The wisdom to build a home. My dear sisters and daughters and wonderful women of God, the difference among women that enjoy in marriage and those that endure in marriage is the knowledge they have about marriage. If you don't want to endure in your marriage, you must go for knowledge of what is marriage. Many of you want to get married. Many of you, those of you are married. Some of you are in marriage now. What is marriage? You may not be able to answer. Are you following me? Let me say this to you. 97% of women today who are married, they are suffering. Silent suffering. And if you ask them why they are suffering, they will tell you, my husband. It's not your husband. Today I want to tell you the truth. It's your foolishness. Vex not with your pastor, that it may be well with you. Are you with me, child of God? So there is therefore a need for us to activate what? Someone say wisdom. Say wisdom. The wisdom to build a home, not a house. Men build houses, women build homes. You get that revelation? Men build houses, women build homes. So, if you must enjoy in your marriage, now listen to this. Marriage was meant for you to enjoy. Now listen to what I said. The difference among women that endure in marriage and those that enjoy in marriage is the knowledge they have about marriage. Some women, they spend too much emphasis knowing about wedding and not marriage. If they say you are getting married on the 12th of December, from February 1st, you check the dress you wear, you check everything, but you never read any book on marriage. My sister, when you enter, you will cry. You will cry. Tears. Tears. If there must be a difference in your own marital experience, that difference is not brought about by prayer, is brought about by wisdom. Wisdom. The wise woman builds her home with her hands, but the foolish one tears her own down with her hands. It didn't say the devil, she tears her home down. Now that's a frightful scripture. Please, I hope you read this. This one is to remember your head. The difference among women that enjoy in marriage and those that endure in marriage is the knowledge they have about marriage. Please write it down and underline it in your book. Let it stick in your mind that this is where it all begins. What do I know about marriage? So that after this service, you go back and study, read books on marriage, ask people who know about marriage, learn about marriage. So precious that in the absence of knowledge, the blessings of it can be wasted. I want to ask you a question. Be honest. Are you happy in your marriage? Don't say all is well. Tell me the truth. Are you truly happy in your marriage? Don't answer. Just shake your head or do like this, or we understand. Is yes? Is no? Are you truly happy in your homes? Many people have done like this. And it's true, I know. But if I ask you why, You tell me, my husband does not have my time. My husband does not care for me. My husband is always outside. But the Bible tells us the wise woman builds her home. So your true problem is not your husband, it's your ignorance. The devil takes advantage of the ignorance of a woman to afflict her in marriage. The only way the devil can hinder you from enjoying your marriage is by keeping you ignorant of what marriage is. What is marriage? How can you enjoy it? When there is knowledge and wisdom, marriage is sweet. Marriage was meant to be sweet. Marriage was not meant to be a pain. Marriage was not meant to bring you shame. Marriage was not meant to bring you disgrace. But today the story is different. You can testify that you cry much more now than before when you were not married. Every day tears. It comes to a point you feel like your husband does not want to understand you. That's not the point. He cannot understand you. It comes to a point you feel your husband is being wicked to you. You're a wicked man. It comes to a point you feel like your husband finds joy being with others than being with you. You want to handle that issue now. It is strange that in the scripture, God puts the responsibility of building a home in the hands of a woman and not in a man. That's strange. The responsibility of building a house is onto the man, but that of building the home is upon the woman. The responsibility of building the house is upon the man, but that of building the home is upon the woman. Understand that you are called by God to build that home. You need wisdom for that. You need wisdom for that. Wisdom. A successful marriage is not built by prayer and lie. You will pray and be frustrated until sense enter. Wisdom. Wisdom. The wisdom to build a home is what teaches a woman when to talk, how to talk, where to talk, when not to talk, and why to talk. When, where, what, how, why. Your husband came late in the night. You can come out. Who said come out? Aquaratin. You can say come. That's it. Welcome. Which one of these wives are you? Wisdom. One issue women have is that they are quick to notice the change in the husband's character, but they don't notice the change in their behavior, their program that changed in his character. In this session, I want you to look at yourself and ask yourself, as a wife, what do I know about marriage? What do you know? My sister, don't come into marriage with your only weapon is your body. It will fail. Some of you entered marriage, your only weapon was your buttocks. You know that? Yes. Others is their breast. My sister, it will fail. I'm telling you. If that is your only weapon, it will fail. Some others entered with wisdom, and that weapon does not fail. There is no man, you can testify, that has intercourse with his wife every day. No matter how he loves you, one day will say, "Live and so." Which means, even this sexual thing, today will be, tomorrow will be. So, I know I talk now. Sunday will say, "Must I sleep? I don't tire." So that sexual thing is today, tomorrow hot, tomorrow cold. You cannot depend on that to have a good home. You cannot depend on sex, because prostitutes can give sex to your husband. Any woman can give a man sex. Only a wife can give him a home. I didn't say a child, I said a home. So if you are coming with sex, what do you sex that somebody does? People give it to him. You must bring much more, and it is that wisdom. It's that wisdom. The Bible says the wise woman is the crown of her husband. When he thinks about her, he's happy because the wise woman. So there is a wise woman and there is a foolish woman. And all this is known by the way they behave, by the way they talk. The greatest prayer point of every woman is wisdom. Nothing else. Lord, make me wise. Lord, make me wise. Give me wisdom. Give me wisdom. Let me know how to talk. Let me know when to talk. Let me know why to talk. Let me know where to talk. Let me know what to talk. What, when, how, where, why. There are married people today, married for 30 years, call them together. They have never had 1 week of peace. Is this how God meant marriage to be? You see a girl looking bright now. When she marries, she becomes like a zombie. It's like marriage has, I'm serious, it's like marriage has sucked that joy out. Just look at the money. Calabar chop is inside. Now wait again. Now Peter again. Wait again. My sister leave us here. I don't enter the tina. Anyhow I did. She has lost her life, lost her joy. So marriage instead become a place where you, for many women, marriage is the burial ground of their visions, ambitions, and purposes in life. Yes, many women were bright and successful, and they enter marriage and their vision died, their ambition died, their talent died. It's not supposed to be so. Marriage should be a platform for the expression of ability, not a burial ground for ability. That when wisdom is absent, marriage will give you pain. The woman don't cry, they drag your hair so cut away hand. No, it is pain. You know why? Because the pain of marriage is that you love this your husband, and you think he loves you, but you don't understand why you both cannot be fine. The wise woman builds her home. The wise woman. So what shall I tell you? The first thing, the wise woman, number one, is a virtuous woman. Character. Proverbs 12 verse 4. You see, a virtuous wife is the crown to her husband. Virtuous means character. The wise woman is the one that places more emphasis on building her character than building her appearance. I've told you people, never tell me that you have trouble in your marriage and you have not read even one book of how to be a good wife. You are not serious. You should read. You should learn. Read. You cannot pass exam without reading. How do you want to pass exam of marriage without knowledge? Read. Go for the knowledge. Read books how to be a good wife. Listen, there are books everywhere. You see me, I've read more than 75 books on how to be a good husband, and I'm still reading. I want to read 700. Anyone I see, I read. Every week I read one new book. I don't depend on prayer. Prayer will not work. I must learn things that people know that I don't know to add to my knowledge. You cannot pass exam without knowledge. Where there is ignorance, you fail. Marriage is a test, and only knowledge can give you success there. So that virtuous woman, she goes for knowledge. I want to know these things. She has value for knowledge. A woman that does not have value for knowledge will suffer in marriage. A woman that does not have value for knowledge will suffer in marriage. Value knowledge, treasure knowledge, go for knowledge. I'm telling you, don't just depend on your body. You will cry. Don't just depend on your body. Don't just think your husband is angry, you remove your dress. He's angry, you remove your dress. That thing will fail. You need wisdom. Marriage is not a joke. People die there. People suffer there. If you want to enjoy your own, start from today. Go and get knowledge. Read how to understand my husband. There are books everywhere. How to know. Read the Bible. What does the Bible say about a wife? Get these spiritual qualities and put in you. You may not be perfect, but the more you know and practice what you have read, perfection comes in. The wise woman builds her home. The foolish one destroys it with her mouth, with her talk. Complain, gossip, pride, anger. Come and say a virtuous woman. The second thing, a wise woman is humble. Someone say humble. 1 Peter 3 verse 4. He says meekness, humility. A wise woman is humble. I can tell this, dear sisters, nothing attracts a man to a woman like the show of humility. Sometimes you will say, listen to me, these girls that collect some of your husband outside, it's not charm they use, it's humility. Though their own is fake, they use fake humility and cut him. Because every man is weak before a woman that is humble to him. Just know this secret now. If your husband tell you don't go to church today, or you say I will go, you have failed test already. Don't go to church today. Okay sir. Or you want to go? Okay sir. Come back after. Say please, we have service today. If you resist, you will lose your place. If you resist, you will lose that honor for you. I have many of my daughters here who some are not fellowshipping here and accept not to fellowship here because their husband refused. I say wait first, leave him till he accept that you should come back, because I don't want them to fight. When you fight like this and another girl outside shows humility, she will take your place. When your husband goes to his job site, a secretary will come, good morning sir. All those things you think is nothing, it is something for a man. Men are moved by respect. Good morning sir. Sir, can I have your bag and keep here? Your husband come. Esther, when I'm going to take that issue, you are losing your points. You are not wise. Humility must be seen. A husband gives you, take money to cook, you take your 2 hands, thank you, he will be moved. He may not tell you these are things that move men. Men are moved by humility. Your husband give you something, kneel down, thank you sir. Any man will be caught up with that, because men are weak before women that are humble. Instead, the true strength of a woman that weakens a man is humility. The more a woman shows as if she's weaker, the more she has strength over a man, because that's what kills a man. Delilah did not come and say, Samson, come here. No, Delilah came very humble. He said, mighty man of valor, please come and rest. That's why she called Samson, come and rest. He came. He said, where? She removed water, she washed his leg, washed his body. That's why she caught him. No, she didn't come whining her buttocks. No, she used service and caught the man. She showed humility and arrested him. A wise woman with humility. That's what I'm saying. Humility. Humility. It's in the way you express. Don't do this here. Yes. Your husband will like it. Don't do this here. For waiting. You have lose points. Number 3, a wise woman is obedient. Is what? 1 Peter 3 from verse 1 to 3 speak about a character of obedience. 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 Foolish women argue, wise women obey. Listen to this, my daughters. Argument is a show of foolishness, not sense. If your husband says do this thing, just do it. It may look stupid, but if you obey, you will win his heart. Just follow what I'm saying. Are you with me? So obedience is necessary. Don't forget this. Anytime you try to stand up to your husband, mark my word, he will run from you. Don't stand up to him. No matter what happens, don't stand up. Obey, obey. Choose to be obedient. If whatever your husband tells you must become your priority. If your husband tells you, wipe my shoe, and he comes back, you have not wiped the shoe, but you have washed his clothes, you have failed to. Mark what I'm telling you. If he say, wipe my shoe, if you're washing his clothes, suspend what you were doing and do what he has asked you to do, you will win his heart. Don't find joy in disobeying your husband and giving reasons for your disobedience. You are losing points. Don't always make your husband repeat himself. It is not correct. When your husband keep repeating instruction to you, he will take it that you are rebelling against him. Do this. Yes. One thing 3 times. Remove this bucket here. Come again. Remove this bucket. Number 3 times. He will start saying, this woman, you need to hear me. If your husband starts talking like that to you, my sister, your problem has begun. The word, you know they hear me. All of you will testify your husband said that thing. You know they hear me. There's a problem. You may claim, oh, but if you were hearing him, you will not say that. Sometimes a wife, I can advise you, have a book. Your husband say things, write it down. So that you will help you not to forget, because sometimes you forget to do it. Write it. A wife will just wake up and say, today, this is what I have to do today for my husband. I'll wash his dress. So that you will not forget, because some husbands don't understand. He will not understand you were busy. But what I'm saying, what your husband's instruction should be your priority. What you should be concerned about is doing what he has asked you to do. If he said do this, what are you were doing what? If your husband come and say, then also next thing, my daughters, please do not send people to do what your husband asks you to do. Please be very careful for that. If he say give me water, you bring the water. Don't ask someone to bring it for him. You know why? Every man wants to be served. Above all, every man wants to be served by the woman whom he has married. The word husband, if you say this man, a husband is a man you have chosen to submit to and to serve. Are you understanding me? Someone say obedience. Say obedience. One more time again. One more time again. These 3 things makes a wise woman. She is virtuous. She is humble. She is obedient. Virtuous there is that character. This character, you know, I don't want to explain virtuous because in the message of incorruptible beauty, I explain virtue there. That beautiful heart, she is virtuous. A godly character. Notice, in everything I've said, I've not put prayer. My sister, stop praying. Prayer will not help your marriage. I'm a pastor, I'm telling you that. You know, it's shocking. If you should pray, pray that God should give you wisdom. It's like a child going to write exam. He doesn't read there, he's praying. Will he pass? No. Pray and read. It's same thing like marriage. Pray as you like, but know about marriage and do these things. It is needed. A humble wife will not have trouble to apologize if she has done wrong. If your husband say, you did this thing I don't like, don't give excuse. I am sorry. Matter has finished. I am sorry. I didn't understand you well. Leave it there. I've told you, you are not trying to win a match. Just say, okay, yes, you two be doing. You have failed. Because your husband brings out your weakness to talk, does not mean when he feels, okay, I want to tell you my own thing too. I'm not like I want you to do so, but nobody will turn and talk. No, in his heart, he may not see it like that too. For him, he see it as competition. And men hate competition. Listen, just understand this. Men want to be heard. Do you hear what I'm saying? Just put to your mother, what does your husband want from you? End of quote. That issue. Hear him. Don't try to explain. Hear him. If you hear him, you will enjoy him. So this is the wisdom. Virtue. What else? The last one, hard working. A lazy woman is not wise. Your husband leave in the morning and come back in the night. You have not arranged the bed. You are not wise at all. I told you again, I repeat, if all you came with in that marriage is your body, it will not last. Bring your head now. This is not education. No, it's not school. It's about wisdom. Proverbs 31 verse 10. Who can find a virtuous wife? For her worth is far above rubies. Verse 11. Begin to see her. The heart of her husband safely trusts her, so he will have no lack of gain. Move ahead. She does him read. She does what? And not evil. Begin to read a good wife. Go ahead. She seeks wool and flax and willingly works with her hands. She is hardworking. She's not lazy. She is like the merchant ship. She brings her food from afar. Verse 15. She also rises while it is yet night and provide food for her household and a portion for her housemate. Man, you sleep, you wake up that your children have gone to school. I mean, you were sleeping, your children woke up and went to school. You wake up because they don't go to school, you were sleeping, and you are not sick. It's not correct. It's not correct. No, that's not wisdom. No. Matter of fact, every wife should endeavor to wake up before her husband and make it a habit from today to wake up before you. Better you wake up, you finish when he goes, you can come back and rest, but wake up before your husband. It's written there. She wakes up. But now, if you are sick, it's different. If you are not sick, put your alarm. 5, you are up. Your husband wake up before you come to the parlor. The parlor is dry clean. Sometimes counting on these children can spoil your marriage. You know, say begin to go wash pants, want to go dry clean. Your mama woke up, obviously dirty. You walk, I never wash plant. They say they work at the camp. Mama will go wash her. Not knowing that when they do that, now you they lose point for us. You see how? Not be at the beginning. She don't say she's hardworking. She'll do it herself. Before your husband wakes up, everything is there. Your husband cannot come back and ask for food. Just to warm food is 1 hour. You know why? Because you ask somebody else to do it. Nobody can ever serve your husband like you. They cannot do it like you. Do it yourself. By 6, 5, 6, you're up. You have already finished your prayer. 6:30, no woman should be praying. 6:30, no woman should be praying. 6:30 means you don't finish your prayer. Your prayer should end at 6. 6:10, you're already outside, sweeping, waking up children, checking everything. You're going to school, wake up and bathe. Not when your husband sees that you are not having control of the house, he stops trusting you. Because you have allowed, might be somebody else, your housemate or somebody, you take over. It is the wise woman builds her home, not her house help, not her mother, the woman herself. If you are married, no matter your age, you have the ability to build a home. There's no small married woman. If you have entered there, you get big heart. She also rises while it is yet night and provides food for her household and a portion for her maidservant. She considers a field and buys it. She buys land. From her profit, she plants a vineyard. She does business. From business profit, she starts farm. She gets herself with strength and strengthens her arms. She perceives that her merchandise is good and her lamp does not go out by night. Even in the night, she still walks. She prays. She stretches out her hands to the distaff and her hand holds the spindle. You know spindle? Walk. She extends her hand to the poor. She reaches out her hands to the needy. She helps. She is not afraid of snow for her household, for all her household is clothed with scarlet. This woman, wonderful thing. She makes tapestry for herself. Her clothing is fine linen and purple. She dresses well. When she tells her husband, look at her, he says, this is my wife. Her husband is known in the gates when he sits among the elders of the land. How do they know him? Because of his wife. Move ahead. She makes linen garments and sells them. Business again. And supplies sashes. Lord, see, first of all, she had business of selling clothes. Now she had business of making garments. She also had business of farm. She has about 5 businesses, this one woman. She is a teacher. She also has a farm. She also selling granite. She also has a call box. That is a hardworking woman. Every man will be attracted to such. Now we may say, hi, master, you plenty for you. You know plenty. In a sense. If Bible says it, then you can do it. In a sense. Okay, let's move ahead. Strength and honor are her clothing. She shall rejoice in time to come. You see? She opens her mouth with and her tongue is the law of kindness. My last point. The wise woman understands the law of kindness. That's the last point. That's number 5. After being hardworking, she talks well. So is this Proverbs, is it 31 verse 25? She talks well. See the law of kindness. 27. See the law of kindness. Good morning. I am many times do you say thank you to your husband? Say thank you all the time. Thank you, sir. It's good. The law of kindness. Now all this you forgive me. Thank you. I am sorry. Thank you. Good morning. Thank you. Welcome home, sir. It's important. The law of kindness. She doesn't talk anyhow. No matter the anger, she's still kind. Thank you, sir. Good morning. I am sorry. The husband will tell her, I don't like. I am sorry, sir. Listen, no matter your husband is angry, I am sorry, sir, will break him. Oh, you have the other. Well, I'm very sorry, sir. Hey. They must say, eh. And that's all. What? Kindness. Never, ever, 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 ever insult your husband. Never, never, never. That is, no matter what happened, you should never ever insult your husband. Never insult. Never. Even if he insults you, don't do it back. Two wrongs don't make it right. Never ever. If you if you are walking on the road, if you are walking on the road and they see me, they say, no, Prophet Kevin, you are a girl. Will I remove my dress to show them that I'm a boy? Now, if I remove my dress, what does that make me? So if they tell me I'm a girl, must I prove that I'm a boy? It's okay. If you don't see me be girl now, move your dress and show me. So people say, hey, okay, I'm not showing now. Let me crazy at the crystal. I will not do that. You know why? I'm wise. The law, her tongue knows what? The law of kindness. You never insult your husband. Your husband may forgive you, but he may not forget it. Be very careful. Most of these girls outside that take people's husband, they like sweet words. Never insult your husband. Listen to me what I'm saying. This is my last message for you. Never, no matter what happens, don't insult. You fool, you this bad man, wicked man, crazy man, woman rapper. No matter what, I'm serious. Oh, it's your husband. Don't insult him. Even in your husband's madness, he still deserves and demands your respect. So respect him. I'm not saying he's correct. I'm saying that you are a wise woman. And you are a wise woman. I say you are a wise woman. I said you are a wise woman. I said you are a wise woman. You are a wise. Hallelujah. Finished.